Good morning and welcome to Darnell Cookman. As you can see, we are following COVID guidelines and doing everything in our power to stop the spread. However, for the purposes of today's tour, I will be removing my mask so that you guys can see my beautiful face. Some of us are born with a roadmap to life, while others discover their journey as they go along. One thing is for certain, life will never be as simple as a series of checks and boxes. Darnell Cookman equips us for this reality by teaching us that learning never stops.
We're a small school, we're both middle and high school, so we see kids from 6th grade to 12th grade, so I get to see my seniors from when they were 11 years old to when they're 18 years old.
I've always wanted to help people in some sort of way, and when I went on the Darnell tour, I saw that it was, based on medical stuff and helping people by being a doctor, and I've always wanted to do that, and so I decided, why don't I go to Darnell, because Darnell is also very challenging too, and it's an advanced school, and it can help me for when I'm going to go to college.
Being here has really made me, it's a big part of what made me the person I am today. It's a big part of why I can do things like this and be put on platforms and speak in public and things like that, because the teachers and administration noticed that in me and pushed me up and made sure to water that seed.
So I actually pursued this school. I love it so much here, I'm going 5 additional years past retirement.
Darnell Cookman's merit rings true in a number of different ways. For some, it's admission to a higher learning institution known across the globe.
For others, it's earning the world-changing designation that only Darnell Cookman could afford.
Very family feeling, very family oriented. Because there's so few of us in the building, with 1,100 kids in the building, it does feel like a small, intimate group of people. And we get along very well and support each other. So I think our size really does lend itself to a very intimate learning environment for the kids.
I think the biggest things that struck out at me coming here was how the high schoolers mentor the middle school students. They take them under their wing and they show them the ropes of Darnell Cookman, even the 8th graders with the 6th graders. But we have our executive club, our executive leaders, that they do things with the middle school students through the executive leadership class. So I think that's one of the big positives of being at a 6 through 12.
In coming here, the high schoolers were always so helpful. They hold after school NHS tutoring, so when you have classes that you're struggling with, you can get tutored by the high schoolers and other teachers. So yeah, that was the only thing that I was really nervous about per se, and that was alleviated almost immediately.
There is a next adventure to lead, another idea to explore. Darnell Cookman isn't our map. It's the compass we use as we enter the world, taking us to a place we never expected.
One of the fun parts about teaching at Darnell is the 6 to 12 experience. I teach accelerated science, which is unique to this school. I, in fact, wrote the course and got it approved by the state because the advanced curriculum was not challenging enough for our kids. So they take all of 6th, 7th, and 8th grade science in 2 years. Then in 8th grade, they take high school biology for high school credit with a high school teacher. When they graduate from Darnell, they have 5 science credits. When you apply to the college of your choice, that's noticed.
There's very few places in Duval County, maybe in North Florida, maybe anywhere where to be able to walk through the halls as a senior and having all the adults in the building know your name, but for all the right reasons. And so it's super special. And so high school kids, the older end, they definitely value and kind of see it as it's the familial relationships where they want to welcome the kids in and they nurture them because they've been there before.
Darnell Cookman cultivates a new definition of leaders and is equipped with mentors dedicated to their success. Darnell Cookman is a starting line for great things to come.
7 years of dedication equals 100% graduation.